These tips will make you a better player in Warzone Mobile. Let's start with the first one. So first of all, you need to go to setting, controls, then click on GAM. Here you need to change parachute from automatic to manual. By doing this, you will be able to open the parachute anytime you want. So you can open the parachute at the very last second. It will help you to land faster, which will allow you to get the loot faster than other players, especially if you're taking hard drops. Talking about hard drops, my tip number 2 is if you are a beginner in Warzone Mobile, then don't take hard drops, because as soon as you land you get a secondary pistol which can be used to kill enemies. So if you are taking a hard drop and there are a lot of enemies nearby, it becomes very difficult to survive by using a single pistol. You can consider hard drops if you are with your squad who can listen to you, but if you are playing solo or with randoms, then I don't recommend hard drops. But if you do so, then you are going to Gulag as soon as the game starts. Talking about Gulag, it gives you a second chance to go back to the battlefield. However, it is not that easy to survive in the Gulag because the other person is also here to kill you and get back to the battlefield. In Gulag, you need to be very careful and don't rush blindly. First, you need to get the enemy location, then you can rush on him and kill him.
Go back to the front line.
Tip number 4 is get a Loadout Drop as soon as possible. If you are playing Mobile Royale, then you don't need to worry about the loadout, because in Mobile Royale you can get the loadout in the very first minute. However, if you are playing Battle Royale where there are 120 players and it's a 20 minutes match, then you need to worry about your Loadout Drop. You need to get the cash as soon as possible, and you can do some contracts, you can kill enemies to get the cash. I will make a complete video on how you can get the cash as quickly as possible, but that will be a separate video. For now, you need to focus on getting the Loadout Drop because it will give you an advantage in a fight. And talking about Loadout Drops, there are two ways to get the Loadout Drop. The number one way is that it spawns automatically during the match. You can go at that location and loot it. The second way is you collect 16,000 cash and you buy it from the buy station. The second method is a lot better than the first one because the first one is random, it can spawn anywhere, and if there are a lot of enemies nearby, then it becomes very difficult to loot that Loadout Drop. So if you can collect cash, then collect it, buy the Loadout Drop and then use it. You can get the cash from your teammates, you can ask them to give you the cash, or you can just get the cash by yourself. And if you can't get the cash and you have to loot the spawned one, then be careful. There can be multiple enemies nearby waiting for you to loot a Loadout Drop and they can kill you instantly. So you need to be very careful when looting the Loadout Drops. The same happens with buy station as well. When you are trying to buy something, try to be as quick as possible because there can be a lot of enemies nearby which are waiting for you to make a mistake and they are going to kill you. Tip number 7 is if someone has most wanted contract and if you want to kill him to get the cash, or you just want to do the contract, then all you need to do is you need to open minimap and click on the clone on map. It can give you the exact location of the enemy. Previously it was giving real-time location, but now they have changed it, so there is a little bit delay, but you can get the idea where the enemy can be, so you can kill him very easily. Tip number 8 is don't rush randomly. If you see an enemy, don't just charge in and try to kill him because there can be multiple enemies there. First try to collect some information how many enemies are there. Then you can rush in, or you can try a different methods, use tactical stuns, grenades, different things, then rush in because there are a lot of campers in Warzone Mobile. So you need to be very careful before charging in. Tip number 9 is always carry gas mask and self revive with you all the time, no matter what. Self revive can be very useful when your teammates are not near you or you are playing solo, and gas mask can be very useful when you are outside the zone. So these two things are very important during the game. Tip number 10 is use vehicles for transport. Don't just run openly or don't try to walk because you can get killed instantly. So vehicles are very safe, and if you know how to drive a vehicle, you can get a lot of kills because vehicles are just one shot. If you hit the enemies, they are done for. It doesn't matter how many plates they have, how many health they have, they are going to die instantly, or at least they are going to be knocked down. So that's it for this video. These are the top 10 tips you need to know as a beginner before playing Warzone Mobile, and I am going to make a lot of other videos like how you can get the cash, how you can level up your weapons quickly and all that stuff. So if you want to know that, then make sure to subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon. I will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.